Hi everyone, my name is Bruce Roth, and my guest today is Dave Horwoodell. Dave is an enrolled agent and the founder of Torchlight Tax. Dave, we talked in a previous video about your bookkeeping services and why someone might want to have a bookkeeper to avoid some of the penalties but are there some hidden costs to bookkeeping that we didn't talk about?
Yes, there's actually a major hidden cost in that if you don't have proper books, it can cost you a lot of money. I've had people who they had a business rolling along and they have different products that they're selling, and they'll invest heavily in the one product which is losing money and they don't know it, and they should never be selling that product at that price. But because their paperwork is done, they're not keeping good track of their accounts, they don't actually realize that that product they're selling, they're losing money on. And they can have another product that maybe would be very, very successful, they're making money on. They don't promote it because they can't tell where they're making their money and where they're not, which is one good reason to do bookkeeping.
Is to have an independent bookkeeper looking at your books to make sure you're investing in the right areas of your business.
So that you can see where your
profits and your losses may be coming from.
Right. And there's another aspect of this that I have a particular bug on or whatever. I had a guy come, the guy was making like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. He had a business that was worth millions, right? And he came to me and he said he had trouble with his taxes, he had trouble with his bookkeeping with a new client. And I talked to him for a bit, and it was like, he'd been working a couple hours a day all year trying to get his invoicing correct, trying to get his books in order, right? And so we took all of his books, and the guy's been working 2 hours a day for an entire year. That's 700 hours or something, right? And we looked into it.
A guy whose time may be worth $200 an hour. Easily.
He was a good salesman. He had a good business. And we look into this thing, and it shows he had a $400,000 loss. He didn't have a $400,000 loss. We know he didn't have a $400,000 loss, but the paperwork is so bad. So he spent hundreds of hours getting unusable books, and he had a secretary. He could have come to a professional and said, I want you to review my company's books, and I want you to train my secretary on doing them right so that you can review them. And he could have spent 700 hours more working, making money. Maybe would have made another $100,000 that year.
More.
Yeah.
There's only 2,000 business hours in a year. 700 hours is a lot.
700 hours is a lot. He's taking a quarter of his time trying to do his books, and he's lousy at books. So I would recommend that people who don't really, like if you have a small business and you're not making a really heavy profit and you're not a great salesman or something and you're good at QuickBooks, well fine, you can do all your bookkeeping, you can keep it all in order, that's great. But if it's not that situation and it's hard for you to do and you hate it and it keeps going wrong, just hire somebody to do it. Get a professional in. Good.
Thank you so much, and thank you for watching.